Thank you. That's it.
We're live. Hi guys, we're going live a little bit early this morning because there's some things that need to be addressed, and I want to make some certain things very, very clear before we do. I am not happy. I do not like being attacked personally, and this is something that's attacked me personally, so I am addressing it here. We'll just wait for a few more people to come in. We do have Warrant coming in today, so I ask that you all please be respectful to Warrant.
Wait for me, Radie. I'm not ready. I'm not organised. Well,
this is a very grumpy mama bear coming out today.
Can we swap sides, Colin Bear?
Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Gammy. Morning, Stacey. Jenny's in the background. She's just getting organised. She's going to fight the dog for the chair. Hi, Amber. Hi, Kat. Yeah, I am early today. Okay.
It's a matter of squishing my butt
Right.
in here.
I'm going to address this directly. So we did a live on Saturday. It was not a business live. It was just three friends getting together. First off, we've been told that there are some people who got offended by that. We wish to apologise for that. There was a disclaimer in it. It has now been made private. Only those with the link can see it. We were just letting our hair down. It has been last week was very hard for both Jenny and I. Mine was more the fact that we're not sharing Kenzie's story, and I've made this very clear to you guys. I suffer PTSD. I relived every single one of those emotions. So Saturday was me letting my hair down, okay? It does not happen very often. I am not an alcoholic, and to be honest, I very rarely ever drink. So just want to make that clear. If it did offend anyone, it was disclaimed. It was right from the start said it was adults only. If you watched it and you got offended, my apologies. We will always disclaim things. The second thing I want to address is there is a particular person, and I'm not going to name them. They know who they are. If you've got something to say to me about my parenting, about my child, you come to me. Now, I get really pissed off with I'm fuming right now. So if you've got something to say about how I raised my child with autism, you come to me. You do not walk my path, just as I don't walk yours. You do not have the right to judge me or condemn me because I don't do it the way you think I should do it. My child is my child. She is loved. She is cherished. She is well looked after, and she has all the therapies and all the supports in place that she could ever need. So if you're going to fucking judge me, you come and judge me to my face, because the one thing that will piss me off is someone telling me I'm not raising my child right. You have no idea what we've been through. You have no idea what our path is. I might have shared some of her story that last week, but you do not have the right to condemn me as a bad parent. So if you've got something to say to me and you know who you are, you come to my fucking face and say it to me and see how we go. Because I'm calling you out. You are a mother of two children, I believe, on the spectrum. And you have the right to condemn and judge me? Let's see how you cope with puberty and what's coming. Because you're going to want mums like me. My child is so loved, it's not funny. She is the most loving. The reason why she hugs people and loves people is because that's what she's been shown. So if I'm such a bad mum, you come to me and tell me, because I have a problem with that. And I will fight for it. I am pissed off with being judged by double-standing people in the autism community who think they know best what's for my child. I don't know what's best for your child. You don't know what's best for mine. Sorry, guys. I am hurt. I am upset. I shared Kenzie's story to help people understand what it's like for us. Her story is her story. All last week I've been saying, when you've met a person with autism, you've met one person with autism. They are not the same. They cannot be raised the same. And I am completely pissed off and offended that someone who is in the autism community thinks they have the right to judge me. You don't like me, don't come onto my channel. That's simple. I don't care. I'm not here for numbers. I'm here to share. I'm here to share the diamond painting world. I'm here to share my life with you guys. That means the good, the bad, and the ugly. I am a human being with feelings, and you hurt mine, and you insulted me, and I am so pissed off. So if you've got something to say to me, you come to me. You know how to reach me because I know who you are. Just so you know. Right. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I had to say that. I don't like drama on this channel, but when you come for my child and you come at me about my parenting, I am going to defend it. And if you think I'm pissed, you should see Jenny. I am shaking on something.
Seriously, no one has a right to attack anybody else, and certainly no one has a right to attack Rose. They don't see what Kenzie's like. She is a very gorgeous child, very well-rounded, has parents who love her extremely, and with the bottom of their heart, and to say something like that, it is disgusting. People like that aren't welcome. I'm sorry. I don't welcome them as people on chat, and I certainly wouldn't welcome them as customers because that is downright disgusting. I've just got to take a call and then have to fight for my seat again.
Sorry, guys. I'm coming down.
Hello.
I just, in a community where people need to come together to be attacked, and not even come to me, actually do it behind my back. Three, there are things I can't stand. One is lying. I don't lie. I can't lie. I'm terrible at it. 2, backstabbers. Don't do it. 3, come at my kid, any of my kids, and the mama bear roars. And I just, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, you know, I am very open with you guys. I'm very straight up with you guys. I have never, what you see is what you get, guys. Like, I don't put on any airs. I don't pretend to be anything I'm not. I am, you know, she is my world, her and her brother and her older sisters. They're all my world. And to be judged like that because I shared a story. So yeah, so I'm going to start this. Like, we do have Warren coming in today. He's just getting himself organized. He will not be on camera. He doesn't feel comfortable being on camera. So he will be here. Moderators, please watch chat for me. Have questions ready, guys. He's got a story. He works better with questions. So if you've got questions, please ask. Warren is on the spectrum, and I ask that you guys just be patient and respectful for him, please. Right, so I'm just going to go and respond to everybody now. Sorry, guys. You don't need it. So, hi, Liz. Hi, Gammy. Hi, Stacey. Hi, Amber. Hi, Kath. Hi, Angela. Mama Angela. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Christopher, my squishy. Angie. Hello, hello, hello. Kath. Hello, sweetheart. Thanks, Kath. Thanks, Angela. Hi, Tina. Hi, Helen. Oh, thanks, guys. Helen, that's what this whole month is about, and me sharing some of my experience with having a child with autism. It's, you know, and bringing people in with autism and bringing in other mums and stuff. That's the whole thing, is to give you guys an all-round view. Hi, Raven. I'm sorry, Angela. I swore, and she's listening. I'm so apologize. So I have, okay, so I'm going to, while we're waiting for Warren to come out, I'm going to explain something to you guys. So Kenzie's therapy has all been led by what she's interested in, because we found with her, and like all children, they're all different, we found with her that whatever she's interested in is a really good tool to use to help her. So with music, we use music to help her learn to talk. We use her favorite shows. We use her favorite books. We use coloring in. We use drawing. And this has been through her whole life. And it's worked for us. And that is what's worked for us. What works for us doesn't necessarily work for another mum or another family. This is just what we've done because we found it works and we get the best results. So, oh, thanks, Tina. I'm not going to tell you guys who it is. I know who it is. They now know that I know who it is. And you know what? If you're going to come for me, come for me. Don't bring my kid into it. If you don't like me and you want to come for me, come for me, not my kid. Don't bring my family into this. They don't deserve that. No, thank you, Angela. He is, I mean, I'm a firm mum. There are boundaries, there are rules, there are, we have routines. All my kids have been raised the same way, that all my kids say please and thank you and respectful, and that's just the way we've raised them. They're good. We wanted to bring our children into the world to be good additions to the world, not negative ones. And so that's the way we've raised them. And the most important thing to raise a kid with is love. I'm not perfect. Like I've said before, I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes. And yeah. But I was, from getting the information to literally walking down to my studio, my anger fueled, and I had to let it out because I want them to know that I know, and I want them to understand that they're not welcome in this channel as whatsoever. Thanks, guys. Oh, look, I do the best, like most parents do, and I'm going to say most because I know there's some crappy parents out there, but I do the best I can, and I do the best with what I've got. And I look at both my natural born children and my stepchildren and think we did a great job. And I don't let judgments like this get to me at all. But this one just kind of fueled on fire of the whole being judged for Saturday night, and then this on top of it kind of just, I think it just kind of fueled in like literally the less than a minute walk. And yeah. Cass, sadly, yes. And not a regular here, I might add. So it's not one of our regulars. I want us to raise a community where we support each other. And that's why I started that. One of the reasons why I kept this channel going. I don't, you guys, I love you guys, I really do, but I don't want anyone being hurt over this. I am hurt that someone who does not know me would judge me and condemn me. But in this community, I've learnt very quickly, and that's one of the reasons why I really want to reinforce the positivity of this channel and make sure that everyone is supported and loved, because that is what I give out. So that's what I would like back. And you guys give me that back. This one person doesn't really know me, has made a judgment on Saturday night, and then made a judgment on my story with Kenzie. So you know what? My story is my story with my daughter. And unless you've walked a mile in my shoes, you don't have the right to judge me. And I'm sorry, another mum with a child on spectrum has not walked in the shoes of having to resus their child 20 or 30 times a day. So there we go. We've been through a lot. She is our world. We've fought to keep her here, and I fought to have her, and I fought to keep her. And I look at the beautiful young woman she's growing into, and I have no regrets whatsoever. I love you guys. You guys know this. I share what I share because I love you guys. And that, and that's why I wanted to come on early, because I didn't want this to affect the autism event so much. but it is kind of connected to it. So I just wanted to make it you don't judge other people. Yeah, I know there was disclaimers. You guys, everyone was pre-warned that we were going to be going live intoxicated. The last time I did that was, and not to this extent, was over a year ago. Like, I was after the week we'd had with everything that was going on, we relaxed and we let our hair down and we had a bit of fun. And it was a great night. And if you guys haven't seen the video and you know who I am personally, I'm happy to share the link. But because of the content, and I just want to make this very clear, we have made it unlisted because of the content of it. And there is a very heavy disclaimer on it. So Deborah, I can't imagine not being candid and honest. I literally, on a good note, my husband and I are celebrating 30 years together today, 1-3. So, honey, if you're watching this, happy anniversary, and thank you for being the wonderful man you are. Because, yes, sometimes he does watch this. I spent Friday driving around Melbourne trying to find his favourite Kiwi beer that gets imported here. Oh my goodness, what a drive that was. Yeah, so now, Christopher, I messaged you and Angie regarding the Pride event next month. Did you get the message and have you seen the image? Oh, thanks, Amber. We've had quite a journey together, Rory and I. We've been through a lot. Yeah. Oh, Sarah, trust me, be glad you missed the start. Thanks, Gammy. Keeping an eye out for Warren as well. I needed to vent it out, guys, and I do apologize for coming on being so angry. It's not something I like to do, but I do have a temper as well, and my kids are my kids, so yeah. Oh yes, and thanks, Jeremy. Happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there, regardless of what that looks like in your world, whether you are a dad doing the mum side, whether you're a mum of an angel or a fur baby mum or a step mum, a natural mum, an adopted mum. It doesn't matter. If you are a mum, we wish you a very happy Mother's Day, because I know some of you are still on Mother's Day. Oh, that's all right, Christopher. I just want to share it here. Right, so I'm doing to release. Okay, for those that don't know or who aren't on my group, new little beastie. Oh, hang on 1 second. I got a message from one. He's just getting himself sorted. So as a business, we invested in a laptop for me, which had to be specific design, so that I could, if the beast, because this big beast that I use has to go away to be cleaned up and fixed up, and I still need to be able to do artwork and stuff. So I did my first art piece on it over the weekend. I have a second piece that Christopher hasn't seen yet, but it's not finished. These are 2 pieces for the Pride month next month. And you think it's very, wait till you see the other one. These are graphic in nature, guys. I'm not blood and guts, but there is nudity in it, so I am pre-warning you. Just be aware there is nudity, not so much in the first one, but in the second one that's not finished yet. So I'm just going to open up the folder and find my storage hub. There it is. And I will show you guys what I've been working on. Go into Work in Pro. Oh, no, it's not where we want to go. I'll show you this one first. Update. There it is. Bringing it up. Sorry, sharing takes a little bit of. To everyone who's come in, hello. Oh, thank you, Helen. Hi, Liz. These are actually Kenzie's favourite colour. Like, I don't know if they look orangey on your screen, but they're actually bright pink. And then the black one has Pikachu on it because she likes Pikachu. No, I know, Christopher. I know. All right. So we will. So this is the first one. This one's actually finished. When it comes up, here we go. So this is the first one.
Oh, you give them a sneaky peek.
I'm showing them the.
Oh.
I know. I figured before Warren comes in, we'll do a bit of a sneaky peek.
You can't keep secrets.
No, these are going to be released fairly soon, though. So.
Excuse me, caller. You can cuddle next to me, but I need to get on the chair before your little.
Jenny's having to fight.
Collar for the chair.
Collar for the chair.
There you go, sweetheart.
Oh, it's all right. We have missed you guys, Tina. I always notice when you're not here. Thanks, Stacey. Thanks, Angie.
I'll wait till you see the next one.
Oh, yes, the next one.
Okay.
Let's leave it up for a few more seconds. There is no diamond paintings out there, really, that depict the love that people have for one another, and it's very much, unless you are a heterosexual couple. And one of the things I wanted to capture was the realism of same-sex couples, whether that's a transgender man or whether that's two men. For me, love is love, and as you guys know, and so this is something. So if I've offended anyone before, this is, and I'm going to offend anyone again, I'd rather do it this way. So yay me. So yeah, I'll show you the other.
Oh, you gave him muscles.
I did. I gave him muscles. He just needed a little bit more definition. Yeah. So the other one is not finished yet, but you guys can have a sneaky peek of this one. Let me.
Did you tell him I got you your baby?
I did.
She got spoiled.
I did. So this one is just loading. I will warn you, there is nudity in this one, a little bit more because of woman's body. So do be aware. This one is not finished yet. It still needs a bit of tweaking.
If you don't like a little bit of nudie, close your eyes now.
So this is the other one I'm working on. At the moment, this is not finished. This is not the finished product. This is just how far I've got so far. I will be doing some more risque type art, which will be going into an R18 section, which will be passworded. We will make sure you guys have the passwords. You'll be able to see that. That'll be a little bit more of the BDSM kind of stuff and a little bit more sexy, nude, you know.
Either do I have, but we still have to make the disclaimer.
I do have a very naughty fantasy. And when I say fantasy, I mean as in, like, you know, flowing gowns and wizards and witches and sexy witches and stuff. So there's going to be a few more of that coming out. And I now have 2 machines that I can render on, which means I can start.
She's in heaven, people.
Yeah, I can literally render and still work on other stuff.
Yes, Angela, we do have them. I think we look pretty funny without them. It's just all natural. We were born that way. These
will sadly not be available in time for you guys to get them diamond painted kits to you for the Pride event. Sadly, the shipping and me being sick and Kenzie being sick and everything that's gone on, we just didn't have a chance.
Is that better?
Kenzie has 3, Christopher, just saying.
I've got 3, as I found out the other night, and I didn't even think.
Thanks, guys. So this will be made available they'll both be made available. Right, we have a Warrant in the house. Warren he can hear me, so I'm just going to wave to him so he knows I see him. Mwah. I will turn off his camera. Oh, okay. Warren, you're going to have to turn your camera off, honey. I don't think it's going to let me do it from here. Okay, awesome. He's got it covered. I'll just wait for him to be ready. Okay, guys, I'm going to bring someone who is very important in my world. He is a cosplayer that I met when I was a cosplay photographer. He is one of the most gifted cosplayers I know. Warren is also on the spectrum, and he has quite a story and quite a history of what life has been like for him with autism. So I will bring him in, and we will add him to the stream. Hi, Warren. Can you hear me, honey?
Yes.
Awesome. I am so honored to have you here. How are you, my darling friend?
I'm not bad.
Not bad. That's good. Is it very cold in New Zealand?
It's warm today.
Oh, I'm glad you're warm. I'm in Australia and it's cold.
Yeah.
So everyone's just saying hi to you at the moment. We've got lots of hellos and lots of hearts and loves coming your way. We're going to take this at your pace, just so as you're comfortable. What I would like to start this conversation with is we'll start with a simple question. Do you know how old you were when you were diagnosed with autism?
It was probably about 3 years old, and they did tests at the Dunedin hospital, I think it was. And they did sound tests and other things like that.
Okay. So did you go to a mainstream school, or were you like Kenzie and in a special school?
No, I went to the normal kindy first, and then I went to Northeast Valley School after that. But after a while, my parents had to fight to keep me in school, and I see that stuff still going on now with another person I know of, or I think they've sorted that out now. But after that, I was kept at the back of the class, and I didn't get much teacher time until my parents fought and got the first teacher aides into that school.
I know from chats that you and I have had that school was very, very hard for you. Can you tell me a bit about some of what made that hard for you?
It was just all the stuff that I struggled to understand, like social things. And I tried to, most of how I cope was trying to copy what other kids did. Aside from all the bullying, I didn't do much of that. But other social things I saw them do. Like one time that I heard them say a word, and I won't say it here, but I was saying it too to try and mix in with them, but it wasn't the right thing to say at the time, and I didn't realise that I was taken out of class by we had a covering teacher, I think it was, and she was angry and she beat my arm up behind my back, and she every time I tried to lift my shoulder up, she bent it up higher till I screamed outside.
Oh, honey.
And then it was just all bullying and stuff like that.
Because you've had a lot of bullying over the years. I know it's something you and I have talked about in depth. And that's how is being, because being on the autism spectrum is hard enough, let alone being bullied for everything. How has that affected your life?
When I was at high school, it was hard there, but the only physical stuff was when I was pushed from behind at Northeast Valley and I landed on my chin first, and I found it hard to stand up.
What do you think has helped you?
But at my high school, I ended up being by myself all the time to try and get away from it. Because we had module classes in high school, and that's when it would happen sometimes in the class. Another thing I tried to cope was play with my hands at Northeast Valley to drown out all the stuff I couldn't cope with. The teachers put me on the naughty report because of that and kept coming down on me each time I used stimming to cope.
Yeah.
And
Because back
then
then, there wasn't a lot of help. I mean, there's not much in New Zealand. There's a lot more in New Zealand than there was back then, but still not enough.
yeah. And anyway, when we're waiting for class, sometimes it happens then, or in class when one of the boys knew I made this noise to try and cope, and they replicated it. And the teacher thought it was me doing it when it wasn't at the time. But other times they just keep calling me names. And all the ugly names.
I wish that I could go back and be there for you. And that, I mean, you know how special you are to me and my family, and we love you dearly. And the reason why I wanted you to come on today was because your story is a very hard story, and I know it's very hard for you to share it. But I want people to understand that not everybody is kind to people on the spectrum, and you have a beautiful heart. I've got to know you very well over the last few years, and I feel that people should know that there is the hard side to autism, and the only way that can be shared is for people like you being brave enough to come and share it. So thank you. Everyone is thanking you for being brave, Warren, in the chat. I don't know if you can see the chat. What would be? Sorry, you go.
No, I can't see it.
Okay, so these are customers and fans of my artwork, and they're all feeling your story with their heart, and they're all saying how awful and how horrible it has been to be bullied, and that you've had to deal with it. If you could give someone who might be watching this at a later time, who is on the spectrum and being bullied, some advice, what would that advice be?
I don't know really, because from high school, every lunch or break time, I was in the art room by myself. So I just had to try and run away from it, but I didn't have any solutions to that side of things.
Okay. That art room, though, do you think that set you up to be the cosplayer you are now? Because you're very, very talented.
No, not really.
How did you get into cosplay?
I used to make things around the latter half of high school, and I used to make costumes, but they weren't as good as they are now.
Oh, your costumes now are
But
amazing.
but near the end of high school, my friends at the time, they went to the anime convention in Dunedin, and we ended up going twice before they cancelled the show. And they had cosplay there, so before that I was only making costumes for movies, premieres, because that's all that we really had. And I wore one of my costumes to the first anime show in Dunedin, expo in Dunedin.
I mean, your costumes are absolutely like floor me every time. They are. I watch you build them. I follow your Facebook so I can see them. I mean, you blow me away, Ron, every time. I'm just quickly getting some pictures of some of your costumes, if you don't mind, if you're okay with me. I will share them. They are the ones where you're fully covered. So just to protect who you are and your request. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's close that one down and we'll open up. I think that's when we start this one. When I first met you, I think it was your Stargate one, if memory serves me correctly. That's when I first took your first photo. Jordan has just popped into the chat, Warren, and sends his love and support to you. So this is one of Warren's amazing costumes. I remember meeting you for the first time at Auckland, Kitten, and just being in awe of this costume because Stargate is big in our world.
That is sensational. And Warren made that?
Yeah, Warren made
Oh,
it.
you are very talented, Warren.
Can you remember, Warren, how long this one took you to make?
Might have been about 3 months.
3 months. Yeah. And you have like Warren shares a lot of his progress on his Facebook, and it's for his friends and stuff to watch. So we get to see these being made, which is fantastic. Right.
You are very
I haven't shared much lately.
I know.
I'm busy on other things, but I feel like because less people see it now, so I feel like I don't want to share anything.
Well, honey, I think you might have some new followers who are going to be wanting to see after this chat.
I love it.
Now, I did a little photo shoot with Warren. I'll find it. I'll find the actual art piece in a minute for a cosplay magazine that I was a graphic designer and photographer for, and I made Warren an image, an art piece based on this, and I will find one. So this is one of his. The raccoon you've made Rocket a couple of times, haven't you? You've redone him a few times now.
Yeah.
So he's amazing. Okay. Trying to bring up. Where's the rest?
You are so very talented, Warren.
Oh, that one didn't come out very well. I'll find a better photo of that one. Hang on. This one, I remember, I think this was the last time we caught up at Armageddon, because I've since moved across countries since then. This was the last time you and I physically got to see each other, was on this costume in Auckland Armageddon. And I remember you being so hot in it. Do you know how much it weighed?
It wasn't all that heavy. It's only made out of EVA foam.
Okay. That's impressive, because I know what that stuff is, because Jordan uses it for his cosplays. So
Dream not to know who you found is such a talented young man, Rose.
Warren and I literally met because I was a photographer for Armageddon in the cosplay community. So yeah. So people are asking, do you sell your costumes, Warren?
No.
No.
I only sold some of my props because I don't have room in the house.
Yeah. You've had them on display down in Wellington. Is it Wellington you had? No. Where was it? Because I remember you had someone up.
Dunedin,
Yeah.
at the Autism art show.
Yeah.
Seriously, Warren, you are so talented. If you decided you ever wanted to make them to sell them, I am sure people would jump at these. These are stunning.
Lots and lots of time and effort goes into them. And I know, Warren, you and I have had some late night chats while you've been working on costumes. Are you still going to Armageddon?
I don't know if I will be at this stage.
Yeah.
Because I've just been busy, plus I'm getting less motivation to do anything like that nowadays.
Yeah, it's been a hard couple of years, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to see if I can find the piece that I did for you, but we're still here, we're still talking. Let me think. How have you found, like, how do you deal with the things that trigger you in your day-to-day life with autism? Do you have strategies that you use to cope?
I'm on my own all the time now, so the only thing I have to cope with is when people make noise upstairs and stamp their feet and for like 4 in the morning or 6 in the morning, so I have to put my earplugs in and play my white noise on my laptop.
And you find that helps?
It does, because I can still hear the noise through the earplug.
Yeah. Because that's been quite I know that that's been quite an issue with you with flatmates above.
I had 4 years of different things, and it led to my severe depression because I wasn't being allowed to sleep at night. The kitchen was above my bedroom and there's no crawl space in there. After about a year being in there, they got a computer chair upstairs and the guy would roll about the floor and it sounded like someone on a skateboard. And then they yell at 1 in the morning with watching the cricket.
Yeah.
Around my last year there, after they had 2 breach notices and I had to call noise control because when they partied at the end of Christmas, there was about 6 of them, and they jumped up and down on the floor above my ceiling, and it sounded like it was gonna fall down. So I had to call noise control, and he had to go upstairs because he couldn't raise them at the door.
So you're
night when I came back from the bathroom, there was a torch shining in through my bedroom window, and I got my dressing gown out, and I caught one of them ducking out the side gate.
because I remember you posting about that quite often.
And other times they would argue from like 11 p.m. till 7 a.m. in the morning.
So Warren, you're fairly quite independent in your life. Do you have people who come to support you?
I have support workers now with CCS.
Awesome. And so do they like help you with shopping and cleaning and stuff like that?
Yes.
What other supports does New Zealand provide for adults with autism?
I don't know.
Not enough, pretty much, isn't it? It's never enough. Do you?
I only have 2 hours support at the moment.
Really? Oh my God.
It's just to go out so I can get my groceries or any material.
I find that appalling that that's all you're offered, because I know from my own experiences that, you know, Kenzie needs definitely more than 2 hours.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, not enough time. I'm glad you've got it, but I think you deserve more. And Warren, you've helped me a lot over the years as Kenzie's got older, with advice for Kenzie, and you're an amazing person in our lives, and you know we cherish you very much. There's Warren, and we were having trouble with Kenzie showering, and it was Warren who actually brought it to my attention that the water pressure on Kenzie's head feels like needles. And Warren, I can say we've got we've adapted the bath for a shower attachment that has a soft pressure on it, and she now showers. Well, she has a bath, and we use it to wash her hair. So I want to thank you personally for your amazing advice over the years, and more I'm sure to come, because you've helped me to understand things from a different perspective, which has made Kenzie's life less complicated. So thank you so much. They're wanting to know if they can have, so Liz is saying that she would like to see the Stargate pics as diamond paintings. I do have some, but I will not release them without Warren's permission, and that is something that Warren and I will discuss at a later time. This particular piece that's up of Rocket Raccoon is one I created for Warren, and I do plan to diamond paint it and send it over to him at some stage. It was created for a magazine piece, like I said earlier. I think it was the first time we worked really hard together. It was for an autism cosplay awareness piece, and this is one of the ones we did for it. Okay, do any of you guys have any questions for Warren? Because I do not want to tie him up all morning. But if you've got questions, please put them in the chat and I will ask Warren for you. Let's give him a second. How are you doing, Warren? You all right?
Not too bad today.
That's good. Yeah. We have a bit of a delay at this end. We're just waiting to see if they've got any questions for you, and then we'll relay them. Kath's got one. Who is someone new? Oh, okay. So Kath is asking you, Warren, who is someone that you would like to cosplay?
I have a few things I'm working on that so one of them's half finished, but and the other one is it's making the head up at the moment. But
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
I had to put that aside for a week, but I might have to stop working on my other piece because I got a commission that's gonna take up a lot of my own time on my thing. So then it led to me getting a new laptop because my old one died.
Oh, well, that's a good thing that you got a new one.
I just wished I didn't have to spend that money on it, but my mum helped me and another friend helped me with some money.
Oh, that's good. I'm just trying to see if I can find an updated picture of your Grogu, because your Grogu was amazing. Let me have a look. Your Nuggy. How is Nuggy?
It's all right. We had the ODT taking photos of our lightsaber group for May the 4th, and I took it out there, and Jason's son had the Mandalorian costume on it, and he held it for that.
Oh, fantastic, because he is very, very
And
cool.
Jason wore the Gamorrean guard that I made the headpiece for.
Mm-hmm.
But he painted it up and he added the horns and the teeth.
Yeah. Oh, very, very cool. So a couple of questions are coming through. Angela's asking, what was your favorite cosplay that you've done?
My Skek Mull from the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. Because I had the puppet arms at the back with pull strings, and I can move the mouth with my chin.
I'll put that photo
Because
up on.
the head is on a helmet, and when I move the mouth, the tongue moves up and the eyes move as well, because they're all connected to the jaw moving.
Yeah, I've just found that image, so I'm just going to pop that up for people to see. Here he is. This was impressive. Yeah, you blew me away with this one. I mean, I've seen some great cosplay from you over the years, but this one was definitely an impressive one. Here he is. There we go, Tina. Are you working on any other customs? Helen would like to know.
Yes, I'm making a good robot Bill from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Oh, very.
I've only made a bit of the head so far,
Oh,
and,
yeah,
I,
that's one.
and I'm making the Beast Wars Megatron.
Very, very cool. Okay, so what else have we got question wise? They want to know, do you draw out what you're going to create before it becomes a costume?
No. The only time I use drawing is when I have to plan out how things go together.
So he's freehand all of this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, I found one of you and Maggie with, I don't know the name of the character, but it's one of the characters the one character that you had with Nuggy, which I will share. Let me bring that up. Okay, I opened it but didn't save it. Save image. open. The computer decided to go slow. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. And that's baby Maggie. Not a question. Just want to say thank you so very much for being so brave and coming on the channel and sharing your amazing story. You're a very special and talented person. So this is from Angie.
Oh my God.
Cass says, Warren, you're amazing. They're all saying it's awesome. Thank you for sharing your story, Warren. You're very talented and brave and special. Like I said, Warren, this community here is amazing. Jordan is like Beast Wars epic, so I'm pretty much he's going to be stalking you now. Thank you for coming on today and telling us your story. You're very talented. So Nuggie is one of my favorites, isn't he, Warren? I love Nuggie. And when I can afford to, I'll be commissioning Warren to make me a Nuggie. Yeah, so this is literally being made by the very talented Warren. And I'll zoom in a little bit so you guys can see. Look,
I'm in awe over the detail.
I know. When I found out Warren made his costumes, I was just blown away, and I remember being that.
Oh my goodness, the detail is just sensational.
Yeah, when I come to New Zealand, Warren, I'll let you know when I'm coming. I'm hoping to make an Armageddon sometime either next year or the year after. And I'll be bringing my camera, so I'll have to, even if I have to fly to Dunedin, I'll come and do photo shoots for you again. I know, Deborah. I know. Deborah's going, what? Shut the door. So this is, for me, this is what I call a silver lining, because you have an amazing gift here, Warren. Absolutely amazing. And it truly is an honor to be your friend. All right, love. So I'm going to let you go because I know that it's coming up to lunchtime for you, and I want you to be able to not be overwhelmed and stressed. I want to thank you very much for coming in today and telling us a little bit of your story and letting us share your amazing gift with the world. They're all saying you need to make me a TARDIS, Warren.
I think Warren today has gained a lot more people who love his work.
Yeah. I remember you did the Cyberman one year. Yeah, that was awesome. All right, Warren, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for coming in this morning. I love you heaps. And I will touch base with you this afternoon to make sure you're okay. Okay, you enjoy your day, and thank you again. All right, love you, my friend.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, guys, you were fantastic. Thank you so much. Warren is someone very special in our family, who we love very, very much. And you guys did amazing. I could not do this event without, well, I could, but I didn't want to do it without Warren's story, because he has such a powerful story, and there is so much more to it. And he's been through so much bullying and hate in his life from school and even in the cosplay community, sadly. Most of us are very protective over Warren, and we like to make sure he's safe and secure. And it is something that we very much yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty amazing. He's also he loves Kenzie. They've never physically met, but they will eventually. But he has been an encyclopedia of knowledge for me. As Kenzie's got older, he's been able to give me a more one-on-one perspective on what it's like as she goes through her stages, and what it's been like for him. And he gives me some great advice. He did great, Jordan. He did really great. I'm so proud of him. And yeah, he is definitely on my list. I will fly to Dunedin from wherever in New Zealand to go and see him if there's no Armageddon event on. Warrant flies all around New Zealand as money can allow, obviously, to attend Armageddons. No, Angel, I think she's pretty amazing too. Warrant is just, yeah. And I'm glad I could share a little bit of him with the world, and hopefully we might be able to get him to come on again and share a bit more.
When he's comfortable with it,
yeah. So yeah, so that was my amazing friend. He's very, very gifted. I don't have anyone super lined up for the rest of the week for chats, but it'll be as they're available, because a lot of them, it's about working. If they're a parent, it's about working around the child, and they're busy with routines and stuff, and we respect that. And the other one, if they work with children or people with autism, it's working around their work schedules as well. So we'll just have to play it by ear. In the meantime, you get me. So yeah. So I'm still working on, I haven't done much over the last few days because life's been a little bit crazy. But yeah. I left my ruler and my slicer up in the lounge. So guys, there's been a lot of in the last week. You guys have had the weekend to kind of soak everything in for those and catch up on any you might have missed. Does anyone have any questions about autism in general, or personal questions directed at me regarding Kenzie, or Jordan's in the room, so you can ask Jordan some questions. He's in chat. Yeah. Kenzie had a great night Saturday night hanging out with her daddy. They hung out. She went to sleep and he fell asleep. So
they had a
yeah.
Jack, I'm not happy marriage at the moment. I've just found out that my daughter's ex-partner's just been fucked up.
Oh really?
Can't we add to the mix of what's going on in my life?
Oh, okay. Who doesn't love Jeremy's voice? Like, seriously. Exactly, Angela. And not all of them have amazing gifts like that, but Warren is definitely one of them, and his skills are just blow me. I look, I'm an artist and I can't do what he does. Give me a camera, I can take photos of him in his costumes and make great art out of it, don't get me wrong, but yeah, just he is amazing. I'm just going to duck up and get my slicer and ruler so I can think. Does Kenzie sleep through the night? No, Amber, no. No. So
The Kenzie alarm can happen at
2 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock. It just depends. I think she wasn't too bad last night. Unless she wants to raid the food cupboard, she normally stays in her room. If you saw her room right now, you'd understand she's had a party in there last night and probably the night before. Okay, I'm just going to go get my ruler and slicer, guys, because I left it up on the other canvas in the lounge.
Is she okay, Dee? I'm talking to her at the moment.
Hopefully she presses charges. Kenzie's never been a good sleeper at all. I'm just going to change the camera view around as well, guys. Bear with me.
I was going to go and see if he's going to see her today, but she's got to go and have X-rays and ultrasounds done on her arm. When I spoke to the home yesterday, she was in a deep sleep, which is something she needs at the moment. So we'll go in and see her tomorrow and see how she is.
Right. Depends who I leave her with, Angie. Sorry, I'll just plug that in down over that way. She sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. It just depends. If it's someone she knows and she's comfortable with them, she's really good. Cola has more separation anxiety.
Oh yeah.
Than Kenzie does. I normally tell Kenzie, like on Saturday night, I said to her that I was going to be away for the night and that Daddy was going to look after her, and so she knew that she's, as long as we prepare her, she's normally pretty good. I just have to change a few
However,
plugs in.
Cola, on the other hand, you would think that Rose had left town for a month.
Yeah, she gets really bad separation anxiety, that dog. Where are we? That back in. There we go. I pulled it out for the laptop, but now I don't need it. So. Everyone loves you, Jeremy. Right, I'm just going to change the camera around, guys. Boom, there we go. I'm in my pajama pants, so I keep... So I'm about halfway through, I think, almost this canvas. Maybe Natalie, yeah. She does really have, doesn't like being away from people. It doesn't matter that she had Dad here, but the dog definitely is stuck to me like glue most of the time. So what I'm doing here, guys, is just cutting out my section, well, cutting right across the bottom anyway. Yeah, it's a PJ kind of day. It's right, Natalie, I knew what you meant. Jeremy's in his jammy pants too. Jammy day.
Jammy day. We're ordering lunch in today, woman.
Oh, cool.
We're going to have a jammy day in, and I'm going to catch up some work. Okay, to let people know, I know last week I really wasn't in any great frame of mind, but I'm back this week. I've got a lot to tackle. There will be tracking numbers going out. There will be customer inquiries that I have to deal with will be handled. I am back to work. So just give me some time to catch up. My PA was fantastic, but there's things that I love. I have to deal with.
Angie, I use a ruler, obviously, to keep it fairly straight, but I just have a slice. We actually sell these on the page, don't we?
Yeah, we can go got slices. I've got to order more in, but we have them on the page.
So it's not actually a proper, like you can, it doesn't cut your finger, see, at all, but it cuts the paper nicely. So that's how I use it.
When was Labor Day holiday?
Oh, I don't know. I'm still getting used to Australian public holidays. Oh, look at us all having PJs. Woo. Go the PJ brigade. I've had a drill pop out. I just saw it go flying. There it is.
Yeah, Natalie, we do have the slices on the website. I will double check. I'm updating some stuff. I'm doing a whole heap of stuff with the website. Prices are slowly updating. It is a long process. Yeah, the slices are the best because I actually very rarely slice through the canvas unless you press them too hard.
She gave it to me because I normally use the craft knife.
And she frightens me with craft knife.
I freak her out with it, yeah. Let's move my drink out of the way.
It won't cut unless you really press it down to cut, Tina.
Yeah.
And the good thing with that, it really doesn't cut fingers. And that's why I like it, because it hasn't got a big blade. It's only got a small blade on it.
I haven't cut the canvas yet, Tina, if that's any consolation. So this is like one of the 5 pieces, and I've got it all kitted up, and it literally takes 4 trays.
Yeah, Tina, it's got a ceramic blade to it.
Yeah. Oh, Cola needs a bath, Jeremy. You can come and bath.
Oh, yes,
Cola
Cola
she
does
smells.
need a bath. She's a stinky puppy.
It's just been a bit cold.
Hey, Cola, we might put the heater on one day this week and bath you. Because you stinky papa.
Yeah, I do have some housework stuff I have to do. Hi, Kimmer. How are you, love? And for all those that came in while Warren was talking, hello, welcome. I didn't want to interrupt Warren, so that's why I didn't say anything. I think it just takes practice, guys. Like, it's as long as you don't press down too heavily, you kind of, by the end of the canvas, you'll learn how. I think I've cut canvases. I'm not saying I haven't, just not with that, normally with my craft blade. And that was the Star Wars one. Oh, open fire sounds nice, Jeremy.
Actually, I love the smell of an open fire.
Oh, I miss having a fireplace. They're just not.
Do you want to move your camera?
Oh, I just need to lift it up. I think. Okay, there we go. You're not showing me actually. Here we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that's better.
It's better.
I just had to wait for the lag to kick in. Yeah, I'll be doing all that this week, Elizabeth. Just shoot me a message on what the problem is again, just to refresh my memory, and I'll have a look at them sometime today.
We will be. I'll be setting up the render on for the woman one that I showed you guys earlier. That'll be rendering on the big machine by the big beast, and the little beast will be doing some paperwork stuff I've got to do for the cups and stuff, and start looking at contacting some more artists soon. Jeremy, Hannah used to like the bath too. Whenever Jordan or one of the kids were in the bath, she would try and jump in. When I was pregnant with Kenzie, there used to be a photo of actually her sitting on my 9-month pregnant belly. Yes, Sarah, you just couldn't stop it. You just could not stop doing it, could you? I must admit, you've been going at speed demon on that one. I've got to get used to diamond painting with a bracelet on again. That was a bit. So my husband, for our anniversary, brought me this very beautiful charm bracelet with 2 charms, Tree of Life and a Love Heart. And I also have a butterfly I'm going to go put on it this week sometime. I have to go down that way. I've got some drills to send off to Jane. So Jane, if you're watching, your drills will be sent off in the next few days. we're just having a stay-at-home day today.
You have to just on the way to picking up Kenzie or whatever. You need to go and get some coffee. You'll run out.
Oh, it's all right. I don't know. I've got no other decaf coffee there. I don't exactly need the cappuccino. I've got normal coffee decaf. 13. It's 16 down here, Cass, so not much warmer. Oh, Angela, Pud would do that. It's only because he wants to drink the water at the bottom. Oh, it took almost the whole drive to the bus stop for me to have the windows properly demisted, and they were on full bore.
Hi, DQ.
Hi, DQ. All good, Stacey. We're still here for like another hour, so we're good. Oh, Jeremy, that is so cute. You need to do it on live sometime so we can see. So our week this week is pretty much working on hopefully going to be able to be back to full-time hours.
Work.
Yes. I still have chest issues, but I'm due to go back to the doctor in a couple of weeks to make sure that everything's okay. Kenzie's completely recovered, like wouldn't know anything she'd even had COVID. She's so bouncy. Oh, yep. All right, love. I need to send Raven a buzzy bee. Me, I still tire easily, Helen. I still get out of breath very easily, but I think it's on the mend, and I get a chest pain still. So, oh, Jordan, the new doctor. I'm so stoked, so stoked. So for those that don't not know, and if you don't know, then you're obviously new to this channel. I'm a big Doctor Who fan, hence the art piece I'm doing. And they've just released the name of the new doctor. And I am so happy to see them branching out with the doctor and a little bit more again. And it's just amazing.
Well, hopefully the writing will be better this time.
Must be backlash time. Oh, well, because it's Russell T Davies, and he is like the best. Okay, so Jordan, can you type in the name, because I'm not pronouncing it at all. If you could type the name.
Hard to pronounce.
Yeah. Wait, I just got a swan somewhere. That's the name. So that's the new doctor, guys. Do a Google search, have a look. I'm actually quite excited for the new doctor. And I know he's going to have really good storylines because of who's writing them. So it's even better. I feel sorry for Jodie because she really got ripped off, but yeah. And yeah, happy Mother's Day to all those who have come in recently and didn't hear my initial Happy Mother's Day. I got a lovely message from my son yesterday. Kenzie had made me a gift. So, because Mother's Day was yesterday for us. He is very tasty, Kath. He's going to make nice eye candy for starters. But I've heard he's a really good actor as well, so I'm quite excited. And I believe he's Scottish, which makes it just even better. Oh, that was lovely, DQ. As long as I hear from my babies, I am happy as on Mother's Day. I'm excited for Russell T Davies returning too. It's like, oh my God. So excited. Can't wait. Haven't you, Helen? Oh, I don't know. I actually don't. I haven't had time to research his history. He's not one I knew either. But I know there's been quite a few Scottish and Welsh doctors over the years. So I'm kind of excited to see it going back to the old formula. Kind of. What part of Scotland do you live in, Helen? My brother-in-law, who I lost recently, was from Edinburgh. Rory's family's from Edinburgh as well. But my ancestors come from Aberdeen and Aberdeenshire, so. Fine. Outside Dumfries. So that where that is. Oh, very cool. There we go.
What?
He's a Rwandan Scottish actor, so he's part Rwanda, part Scottish. Nice. It's quite possible that you wouldn't have heard his name because a lot of the time they use people that aren't that well known in the Doctor Who community. So it's really, really cool. I love it. Love. And hopefully, they won't do a companion falls in love with the Doctor because that just drives me freaking crazy. I was ever so hopeful with the whole Jodie one, but then they made her companion fall in love with her. I was like, oh, for God's sake.
No, Natalie, we weren't hungover.
No hangover, just tired. Spent yesterday had a nap when I got home, hung out with Kenzie and Rory and Jenny, of course. We watched Friends. We've been watching Friends with hubby, so.
The first time I've ever watched Friends.
You have a message for me?
No, I think that's for
somebody else. Okay. Oh, Helen, I see. Oh, he was in Sex Education. I haven't seen that. I might have to watch it just so I can see what his acting's like. I've heard he's good, but that's as far as my extent of knowledge of him at this stage goes. Oh, Donna, yes. Donna was the best. I agree. Her and my favorite doctor is Tennant. And my favorite companion is definitely Donna. I need to put some more pushy in there. Well, they kind of touched base on that a little bit with the whole Taz and Doctor thing in the recent episodes. New Doctor Who. Yeah, there's a DSA TQ. Normally, I prefer poured, but this was a gift from my man, so it is what it is, and I'm loving it because of what it is and who it's from and the event that I'm doing it for. Put your headphones in, and or if you can't beat them, join them. I sadly haven't had a lot of time to diamond paint of late. So this is really pretty much the only time I'm getting to diamond paint is on lives at the moment.
I'm a little quiet, guys, because I am starting to work while I watch the live. So
yeah,
answers are coming.
Not working, bugger. Is he one of those ones that yell and scream at the screen?
Probably have the screen up so loud, or the volume up so loud.
Tell him it's a sign of old age and he's going deaf. That normally fixes that problem. Mine. I've got to put that blue bin out after live 2. So how was everyone else's weekend? How has your weekend been, guys? What have you been up to? I know what you've been up to. You're in my house. Of course I know what you've been up to. Okay, that's quite common in this house, with a mum and dad that are gamers. Okay, you survived it. You survived this, yeah. Oh, Amber, you deserve spoiling. I'm glad you got spoiled. Very nice weekend with the kids. That's awesome, Cindy. Oh, that is fantastic. How lovely. This is the first Mother's Day that I've been away from Jordan, so it was a bit of a missing him moment yesterday. Ah, so you went horse riding. Nice. Okay, still didn't put enough putty on there, obviously. Do we turn on the heater in the end?
No.
You must be responding to emails.
No, I'm responding to a message.
All I can hear is click, 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 click of the keyboard.
This is what I mean by events. They are running events at the moment.
Unless she sent a message.
And all I got was a message from my stepdaughter. I didn't get messages from my two natural kids.
Seagull survived.
Sort of like it is what it is.
Oh, better. Yes, we survived, love. We did survive. Kenzie's school made sure that we had special gifts from the kids, which I'm sure she helped bag up and things. I got a lovely present from Kenzie, and I got a lovely message from my son yesterday. So that was good. And if like I said to Kenzie, can Mummy have a happy Mother's Day? And she looked at me and went, happy? I went, yeah. And I went, mothers and dates. So she wished me happy Mother's Day too, which was very special. Kenzie echolates, that uses echolayer a lot. So no, bless your bum. Thanks, Jeremy.
At least you remembered Jordan.
You did. I'm glad you remembered. I was surprised you remembered. I was expecting to have to go to you on last night. Have you forgotten something? You're an animal. You're a mum of fur babies, DQ. Still counts. Agree, Kath. Is it a good oh my god or a bad oh my god?
It was a bad oh my god.
Yeah, I've been thinking of quite a few of you over the last 48 hours. I know Mother's Day is rough for a lot of you for different reasons. But you have all been in my thoughts. Yeah, Helen, I take my wins, love, and I was very, very happy with the fact that my son remembered, without having to be reminded. So thank you, Jordan. That was actually the best Mother's Day present you could give me, is actually remembering. Nice, Amber. Did I hear that Trapper was sick, Jeremy? Is Trapper okay? I think I read something. Well, we had Warren here, but I couldn't respond to it at the time. Oh, Amber, look, I spent a week diamond painting a bed, and that was torture enough. Oh, Helen, much love to you, babe. I find Father's Day difficult, so I do understand. Still a mum, thank you. Still a mum. What section are you up to?
Okay.
Oh, Sarah.
Right there. Alternate loader.
Oh, poor Trapper. Glad he's better. All right. Oh, no, so I just wanted to see where you were up to. That's all. Right. Hang on, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, guys. That was a call I had. That ironically was my mum, just checking in. Oh, I bet, Jeremy. Oh, I know what bit you're up to. Yeah.
Have a guess what?
What?
Certain items that we went on a shopping trip for the other day
Oh, yes.
look like they are going to ship very soon.
Oh, exciting.
I've just told my daughter about my
I figured that's who you were talking to. All right, guys, we need advice on what to have for lunch today. Taking into consideration neither of us have big appetites. What do we want for lunch? Oh, Helen, I'm actually feeling like I'm really slow because this is very graffiti heavy. This image. I think it's just preparing me for my Josephine wall in August. Peanut butter and jelly. Oh, yum. Zambiro? I don't know what's Zambiro. Food, Jordan says food.
Yeah,
It's kind of the concept. Sushi?
I don't know why. That's what I thought.
Oh, right, apparently. Okay. Jenny's having sushi. Which means probably I'm having sushi.
Oh, that's what looked funky.
Well, hopefully it'll all go well for you, DQ. Sushi, yeah. Oh, I'd love to eat Mexican, but
Oh, no. Just no.
some people can't do spicy.
I can't do spicy. That makes me very, very sick.
So when I was sick with COVID, I was in bed. We ordered in, and I ordered Mexican. I ordered a burrito for Rory, but I ordered nachos for me. Yeah, no, they're not nachos. My nachos are much better, and I know how to make my nachos flavoursome, but without the spice.
Subway.
Oh, that's an idea. Hi, Chris. Did you go to the movies?
Hey, Chris.
Burger King. Oh, yes. Yeah, I like Burger King.
I like it, but no, I just prefer
Something like
a bit
healthy.
more healthy.
Yeah. Last night we had this beautiful Chinese roast pork. It was yum. And tonight we're having roast chicken. I've got to get that out of the freezer too.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of fixing something.
Yeah. What have you got in the cupboard, Jenny? You're right, Chris. You got here. That's the main thing. What did you see? So I knew you were at the movies because I know you and I know your schedule. Well, we were meant to go and do shopping last week to get stuff for lunches, and we just haven't really got there. We've been busy with everything else going on. Oh, I know, Eva. They're amazing. Doctor Strange. Is that a new one? Obviously it's a new one if it's at the movies. Don't worry. Under the orange, it's blonde.
It's Rose's house, so it's Rose's cupboard.
Soup. No, I'm not a big soup person. Not unless I make it. Oh, that's right. You guys have got all that election.
I vote when I get back. Unfortunately, I get back the the Tuesday before voting.
Vote wisely, guys. Remember, you're voting for me too because I can't vote. Just saying. Oh, cool.
Ever felt like losing your temper at program?
Yep.
I'm doing that road this moment because I'm trying to adjust something for someone.
Is it Photoshop?
No, it's the back end of the website.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to add a new size into something and it's
Being an ass. All right, give her a big kiss and cuddle for me, please, Mama. And this one is one of ours, I believe.
I'm an idiot. That's why it's not working.
Big hug, sleep well. Have a good evening. Happy Mummy's Day, Angela.
That makes sense. Then why it's not working.
I wanted to do blue for this month. So everything's blue. My pen's blue. My tray's blue. My canvas is full of blue.
So how blue are you?
Well, I don't feel very blue, if that helps. I do need to get some more metal tips at some stage. Blue is my favorite color, though. Blue and purple are my two favorite colors. No, I don't have an orange one, Chris, but I do have a green one.
I've got to get the printer
Set up. Yeah. My stomach's growling at me. Yes, Liz, you just have to do any canvas of mine that you've got. So for some of it means you won't have to buy a new one. I would, if you do not have one for the event, I would recommend ordering it now to make sure it gets there in time. Kiss limited edition Wonder Woman Superman and doing the League in blue. Nice, Helen. Nice. The next big event after this one is the Pride Awareness with Angie
Did you
and
want to
Christopher.
re-show those that might have come in late?
Oh, the artwork.
Pictures?
Yeah, hang on a minute. Okay, so I was thinking of you too, Chris. Okay, let me just get out of there. Get out of there. That one. And the other one. Hang on a second. Look at progress. Oh no, I'm going to play them again. I'm just going to get them for you now. Just bear with me. So for the Pride event, I'm working on two. One's finished, one's not. This one is Embrace. Yeah, Liz. Yes, you do. I've got a special one coming for that. Just a couple, Chris. You're slipping. Oh, Maleficent. You're gonna love Maleficent. So this is one for the Pride month that will be releasing as quickly as we can. Anything to do with the event in July, you guys can post on my Facebook group. That one, and then there is the one I'm working on at the moment. Warning, there is nudity in this one. This is the one that I'm working on. There's still a bit of work to do to it, but that's not too bad, guys. So these are for the Pride month, and I'm hoping to do a couple more at some stage. I've got an idea for one or two more that I want to do. But trying to get these out so they can at least be available for the Pride month. So not to do, you probably won't get them in time, but they'll be up in time. So
I am frantically working with suppliers at the moment.
Yeah. There we go. Welcome back, Stacey. Thank you for your work over the weekend too, by the way. I don't know if I thanked you. Can't remember. Oh, do you just, Angie? I haven't looked at it properly yet, Stacey. I just know it's there for me to look at, which I'll be looking at this afternoon around housework and Kenzie. So my house is looking a bit disheveled at the moment, so I want to give it a bit of a clean up.
Yeah, you should have, Stacey. I'm trying to get everything organised.
Katrina, that would, yeah, it's always in the last place you look. Oh, I flew out almost in the perfect spot, but not quite. I have to clean my daughter's room. She looks like she's had a party in there this weekend. Saturday, went in there and put fresh bedding and fresh sheets on her bed. And this morning, you wouldn't even think she's obviously pulled them all off and slept on the floor because that's what she does occasionally. Have no idea why. I think she just likes the harder floor. But she's got a board under her mattress, so it should be fairly firm for her. Oh, maybe. Are you left-handed or right-handed? For those who are on the Spiritual Warriors group, I'm going to start doing something this evening, so please keep an eye out for that. I've been had a calling to do something, so I'm going to do it. Oh, Cindy, that is my studio right now. I'm still sorting out my studio. I've still got the old desk in here. It needs to go out. I've got boxes of stuff that needs to go out.
I'm really getting tempted to put the desk over here and have it as a desk on this laptop. I might do that because it's...
You know, there is the lap table.
I might get that. I actually forgot about that. That will make it a little easier.
It's in the...
Yeah, I know where it is.
Yeah, where it is.
Because I put my clothes in there instead of having to lift my freaking suitcase up every time I want to wear underwear out.
Figured you'd just unpack, girl.
Yeah. I make myself at home.
Well, of course you do. He did really, really well. Very, very proud of him. I mean, so I know some of it was hard to tell, but he did really, really well.
This is my home away from home.
Exactly. That table was a godsend when I was sick.
It might piss me off.
She'll get over it.
If it's not going to be too high for me. Just ask Rose about my version of retail therapy.
Okay, so I'm not a big shopper at all. Like, I will shop online and get it sent to me. I don't do malls. I don't do busy shops or anything. My God, this woman is happy in places where it sent my anxiety through the fucking roof. But her retail therapy is just impressive. It's all right, Chris. It's all good. We didn't keep him here long because Warren,
He couldn't handle it much longer.
yeah,
You could tell he was stressed out.
yeah, he did really well though.
I got some clothes for both Rose and I. We've both got I've got my new ring light on the way. Rose has got hers here. New DP storage, jewelry. It's something I don't do it all the time, but it's something I needed with all the stress.
Can I a copper sleeve and some nail stuff? Good girl. Well done. I like my nails done, but I could do them myself because, I can. But I actually like going in and getting it done for me because it's the one less thing I have to do for myself. And when I'm busy, which we are always, it's just nice to take that hour out.
Do you know what May stands for? Maze? It's masturbation May.
Alrighty. Haven't done that for a while either. Just saying. And I better not need to tonight. Oh.
I want a massage, but I don't trust many people to go anywhere near my back.
My hair hasn't been cut in 2 years. Just doesn't grow that much. Oh, cat. See, I love DP and that's my job, so I'm good. Stacey. Does that table make it so much better?
It sort of puts it on an angle which makes it easier.
Yeah.
But if someone wasn't going to be happy.
She'll get over it.
She's finding a way there.
See, I don't even like going grocery shopping.
Hey, Red.
Hey, Red. How are you, honey?
No, I don't particularly like shops lately. Not so much, really.
We could actually do the Coles shop that we've been wanting to do online too. I prefer online shopping because then I don't have to go out and be in the public.
Yeah, well, you can do that if you want to do that.
Yeah.
And put an order through today because you should be able to use that thing for there.
Yeah.
If not, we'll just put it on my card. But you should be able to use it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that should be fine. Oh, Stacey, that would annoy me. Oh,
See how how it brings it to this angle for me?
yeah.
It makes it so much easier.
It got disinfected before it got put away.
Does it look like I'm worried? No.
Helen, he did great.
If there was anything on it would have gone by now. It's been long enough.
If you guys are on Kenzie's group, Warrant posts and shares stuff on there often and with advice for anything I'm going through because I guess what Kenzie's group's for.
Mm.
I don't like shopping. I like the stuff arriving when I've shopped. Don't get me wrong. I can shop online to my little heart's content. It's just the public spaces I have an issue with.
I sort of didn't give her a chance.
No.
When it comes to clothing shopping, it's a different kettle of fish because I like to be able to try things on.
Well, it was kind of interesting to see what sizing I was to, so that was kind of a shock.
It's me.
Oh, Chris. See, I'm doing yours online. I don't have to go out to the post office, but I do this week actually have to go to the post office. As I have to post some drills away for Jane, and I have to post some presents up for my grandbabies. Stacey, we have Kmart, we have Big W, we have Coles, we have Aldi, we have Woolworths. Pretty much in most shops out here, you can shop online and get stuff delivered. I did.
If you think you have anxiety shopping here, walk into a Walmart in America.
No thanks.
Oh my God, that thing is that's like Kmart, Target, Big W, and the supermarket all rolled into one.
No thanks. I had to go to the jeweler, which is just not far from when we have to go to post shop. So
the jeweler, they've got a jeweler in Walmart too. They sell everything in there, and I think they might even sell the kitchen sink. And they have takeaway food places in there. They also have an optometrist. Well, the one I went to, they did.
I have a touch of agoraphobia, which is why I don't like going out that often. I do what I have to do, and I do fight through it. But there are just times when it just gets too much, and I physically just don't. I think that's all that colour done.
Yeah, it's the crowds and people.
Yeah. If I have to physically go out and do shopping, I will do it at night when it's a little bit quieter and I don't have to fight through people.
I agree on that. Oh, I agree on that. Sorry, what was your name?
Where was the other one? 792. Kath, you can come and be my shopper anytime you like. When I become rich as well as the well-known and famous thing, you can come in. You can move down here and be my personal shopper.
Oh, shop. Oh, far out. Can't stop yawning. Our shops really don't open. I think Coles does open late, but it's not good for me because we keep leaving for work.
Yeah.
But our supermarkets don't really. Our shops will stop, don't open late and things like that.
Yeah. No, I haven't heard of it. Totally kid swap. Was that swapping your kids? I don't want to swap mine. Oh, Stacey, I'd love to have you close. You're my soul sister. That's not a good thing, Kat. It's a big place, just saying. Oh, look, I was such a good wife. We literally drove all over Melbourne Central trying to find Rory's anniversary present because it's very hard to get. I think I've moved and now my canvas. There we go. Look at all that blue. I'm going to have to seal this one because it's popping. Yeah, hi Tessa. Okay, so he's got something that's due to arrive either today or tomorrow, which is the first printed Houdini cup. But he likes his beer and he works hard. And so I wanted a particular beer that's from New Zealand. And it's very hard to find here. So I got him 24 boxes of it. So he's absolutely, yeah, wifey earned brownie points. Oh, okay. No, I hadn't heard about it. I'm sorry, love. But I don't have a lot of ABs. It's something we've got to do this week. Is actually order the stash.
You're ordering 2 stashes.
Well, yeah, if we order it today, then we can probably get here in time. Because what, you fly it Tuesday?
Yeah, if it gets here in time. I just don't want to have to pay double postage.
Oh, my phone just went nuts. So I'll just check to see if it's going to be delivered today. That'd be cool. No, not AliExpress. I don't want to go in there. Go away. That's one down. Yeah, I did, Helen. Yeah. No, it just still says it's on its way. I did. I managed to find him 2 boxes. We got home late that night. But had to go into town to pick up the laptop anyway. I have to say, guys, being autism. So my daughter doesn't do crowds very often. Kenzie doesn't cope well with them. She doesn't cope well with the noise of cities and stuff. And we went into Melbourne Central, which is probably the biggest city she's ever been in, like biggest area she's been in. And she coped really, really well. Like we were so proud of her. She had a couple of little starts of meltdowns because of the noise and the sensory overload, but a quick, firm cuddle settled her. She was really good, and she got a treat because she was so good. The beer, I actually went in and got it. I do know where to order it from now, so future reference, I'm just gonna order it and get it delivered because it'd be so much easier than trying to fight to find the place, and then a car park. It was a nightmare. So
yes,
but yeah, no, Kenzie did really, really great. She was hotspotting off my phone, so she had data, and she was quite comfortable and content. But when we got out of the car, because we don't take the phone with us because it distracts her too much if we're walking in a public space, and but no, she did really good. was very, very proud of her. And she was on, we have a tether which attaches to her wrist and my wrist. So if she doesn't want to hold my hand when we're out walking, she can have a bit of freedom to walk. She's like it's 2 meters long, so it's quite a thing. And yeah, so she did really, really well. Yeah, I suffer panic attacks too, Liz, so I can relate. 414. Yeah, it was just like different smells, different sounds, different like lots of people. It was like 5 o'clock in the evening, so it was very, very busy. Everyone finishing work and going to places and stuff. But she did great. She did really, really well. And because all the school, like after school traffic is like kids in the thing as well, and I was very, very proud of her. We don't overstimulate her if we can help it because it's not fun for her. And so we try to minimize her overstimulation when we know something is going to be that way. But she did really good. Yeah. Very, very proud of her. And she got popcorn chicken from KFC for dinner, so she thought that was really good. Popcorn chicken's her favourite.
Oh, yeah, the excitement.
Oh, yeah, we pulled into, because we picked her up from school and we thought, because Kenzie normally has an early dinner, and then she'll have a snack just before bedtime and kind of gets the medicine taste out of her mouth. And we pulled into the KFC and she got all excited in the back seat. I actually don't know, Kath. I haven't looked. But it was very, very busy. And like we were literally in the middle of Melbourne Central. So I try not to, like, if I can avoid it, I will not overstimulate her. But yeah, she did good. 3750.
That's just that since I set that little program up on the laptop this morning,
Yeah.
I've been going freaking nuts on that.
Oh, mine did too when I first put it on.
Oh, block so many sites. I'm going to have a shower next week.
Do you want, when I order lunch, do you want the same as what we had last time?
Yeah, just repeat.
Oh, there's a runaway AB in there.
They were nice, just repeat.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that at the moment.
Oh, it's a cat. I saw this movement out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, what the hell's that? It's the cat. It's the pud. Yeah, Chris, I know they have them in theatres at New Zealand. I don't know about here, though. Like sensory sessions where for people, yeah. Kenzie doesn't do well in movie theatres at the best of time because she likes to be able to fast forward and rewind her favourite parts. So getting her to sit still in the movie theatre, we've attempted it quite a few times, and we've just decided it's not worth the money.
I have visions of her asking me to fast forward and rewind.
Yeah, it's pretty much how it goes. She doesn't do well in theatres. So if we're gonna introduce her to a new movie, I normally do it at home. I'll just wait for it to come out. There's just certain things that we just adapt to. We don't go to the movies very often anyway. If Rory and I are going to have a movie night, I buy the popcorn, make it here, and we snuggle up and watch it on we've got a big enough TV. Your laptop's taken off.
Mine. Yeah, I'm running out of the stand.
Yeah. But I think it's great that people have, like, places have those sort of things in place, because they are important. Kenzie loves going grocery shopping though. My grocery bill does not like her coming grocery shopping with me.
Very expensive.
Yeah. And then because when we get home, she wants to think. So I find it easier to put her to bed, go do the shopping, and then unpack it, so it's all in the cupboards in the morning, and she doesn't see what's coming in the house.
Oh yeah, because as soon as you bring shopping in the house,
It's about her. Yeah.
it's all
Yeah.
about Kenzie. Doesn't matter what it is. It's all for Kenzie. She wins.
Well, that's good, Nelly. I'm glad that they do have them here, because I know they do in New Zealand. That is cool, Chris. I know some shops in New Zealand do that as well. Her favourite movie? Oh, it's a hard one. It's either Finding Nemo. Madagascar's another favourite one. Probably her two favourites, I would say. Oh, and Toy Story. She quite likes Toy Story. Last year I had to do, for her birthday, she gets to choose what her cake's going to be, and I make it. And she did, she wanted Buzz Lightyear. So I must admit, sorry, Jordan, her Buzz Lightyear turned out a lot better than your one, but then I was just starting when Jordan got Buzz Lightyear for a cake. Yeah, Countdown has it, Tessa, yeah.
What the heck's Countdown?
Countdown's like our version. It's Woolworths, pretty much, just with a different name. So I'm thinking Woolworths would probably do it here. The products are exactly the same markings, everything. It used to be Woolworths, but they changed it to Countdown in New Zealand.
I know that up our local Coles supermarket in up at home actually has a sensory hour.
Yeah.
People with sensory issues can go shop.
Yeah.
Dealing. I think it's on a Tuesday.
Kenzie normally does really well as long as she's got her headphones on, because it dulls some of the noise.
Coles do it up home. Yeah, I still call them Safeways, and they will always be Safeways to me.
So we used to have Woolworths, and then we had Countdown, and then Countdown brought Woolworths out in New Zealand. But it's exactly the same as Woolworths here.
I think when you say Countdown, I think of a TV show that used to be on.
Yeah, no. And we also have another super. The three main chains in New Zealand are Countdown, Pack and Save, and New World.
No, Stacey, I go back on the 17th.
Which shop me that does it? I used to we just go together. Oh, Chris, that would have been that's awesome. I'm so glad.
Yeah, I fly out here not this Tuesday, next Tuesday I fly out and go back home, and then my work starts, because then I need to get the office sorted.
Yeah. Mind you, her hubby has done an amazing job.
He has.
Been sending her photo updates, building her shelving and stuff. Her office is going to be ready before mine, and I've had mine for a while.
Oh, he knows how he's more pedantic than I am.
Yeah, Jenny's here for one more week.
But this week I will be getting a lot of work done, people. I don't know how much you're going to catch me online. I will do the lives, but I will be doing a lot of stuff that needs to be done.
Yeah.
I'm in a better headspace this week.
I think you're coming to terms with how things are going to be.
I have come to terms, and I've come to terms with the discussion I had with you and Gracie.
Yeah. And I think that's helped you a lot. Oh, we're past our time.
I'm going to have a shower in a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to order some.
Order some lunch.
Yeah, I'm just going to swap the screen around.
And Cole, you're going to have to move, puppy dog.
Boom, you got my face again.
Sorry, puppy. You can have the chair because it's all got.
Thanks for having us, guys. Sorry about the rant this morning, but
No,
it needed to be said.
There's no sorry about it. It needed to be said. I'm sorry, but I had to get up.
Oh, Sarah's in AB heaven. I will be doing a AB and crystal shop this week. Okay. I used to, because I lived rurally in New Zealand, we used to get rural delivery, and Graham knew, like, he'd one would turn up, like a diamond painting would turn up, and he'd go, "A diamond painting, is it?" I'll be like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I used to have a courier company that delivered, and I even gave the courier guy a Christmas card one year because it was like ended up like family in the end, and he used to come in and go, "Here's some more mail for you," before I started the business, but it was all diamond painting related.
Oh, I bet it was. Oh, thank you, Chris. Love you too, Angie. Just got
Yes, Helen, I'll be working and lurking every day. I will come onto some of the lives because I love the interaction, but I will be doing a lot of work because I'm going to do a lot of catch up. So if you haven't heard on an answer you're waiting on, you've just got to be patient.
It's coming.
There's a lot to do, but tomorrow, after the live, we're going out to see my mum again, so I won't be doing any work then. But everything you've been waiting for is coming. It's just
we might bring the live an hour earlier tomorrow, actually, if we do it as soon as we get back.
Yeah.
And then we're done by 10, and that gives us an extra hour to play.
Sarah, just go and watch the start of the live. It was important because it's someone that love you too, Cynthia, and I will get that sorted for you.
Yeah. Jordan, don't watch the replay, honey, because you'll lose your temper. Oh, big stretch. Oh, I did sleep. I was in bed by 10:30 last night. So
yes, it was. Okay, guys. I'm out of here. I will talk to you soon. Ciao.
Love you guys. Bless your bums. Please stay safe. Remember, be nice, be kind. You never know what someone is going through, and just if there is no such thing as anything that that can't be sorted with a bit of communication. So if you have an issue with someone, please talk to them. Remember that other people are going through stuff, and you don't always know what's going on in their personal lives. Sorry, I was reading a thing. Love you too, Cynthia, honey. On that note, be happy, be smiley, love hard, love often, and bye-bye.